Connecting with the divine, my beloved child, pause now and listen closely, for the life you have lived is no accident, nor are the difficulties you have faced signs of abandonment. Every moment of your existence has been carefully planned by me, and even when shadows seemed to swallow your hope, I was with you, sustaining your heart, strengthening your faith, and guiding your steps, even when you did not perceive it. Please, do not stop watching this special video. It is a message from God to illuminate your day. Click like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers to spread even more faith and hope. Watch until the end. Click the first comment and discover the secret ritual to attract money and prosperity. Remember what is written, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. This verse is not just a promise, it is a testament of my eternal love, of the care I have for you, of the purpose I have drawn for your life. Every challenge that arises before you is an opportunity to grow, to learn to trust me fully, to realize that my presence is constant and unshakable. Even when your soul feels tired, weary, or confused, remember that I am your refuge, your unbreakable fortress, and nothing in this world can prevent the fulfillment of the plans I have designed for you. Trust me, my child, and allow my love to transform your fear into courage, your doubt into faith, and your sorrow into everlasting joy, for I have never abandoned you and never will. Comment, I accept God's calling for my life, He is my light and my guide. Understand that something profound is approaching you, something that will bring serenity to your fears and rest to your worries, something that will calm the whirlwind of thoughts that so often made you doubt your worth and your abilities. I know every moment when your inner criticism became louder than any comfort, when sharp words and cold gestures cut your spirit, making you feel small or incapable. But I am here, and my presence dissolves every shadow that has tried to dominate you, filling your heart with peace and renewed hope. As it is written, "Fear not, for I am with you, be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, yes, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. This promise is not just temporary comfort, it is the assurance that no power in heaven or on earth can separate you from my care, my love, and my guidance. You were created with purpose, and every difficulty you have faced, every pain, every tear, has served to reveal the strength that has always resided in you, to teach you to trust more fully in my providence, and to prepare you for a future filled with blessings, growth, and the fulfillment of everything I have planned for your life since the beginning of time, with eternal love and infinite wisdom. I know the silent effort you have made to maintain balance in your life. You have learned to measure every word, to hide your pain, to present a pleasant face to the world even when your heart was in ruins. You have sacrificed your rest, your joy, and often your very soul to meet the needs of others, believing it necessary to protect those you love. But I have seen everything. I have noticed the silent prayers that escaped only from the depths of your being, the tears that no one observed, the moments when you merely breathed and continued even when the weight seemed unbearable. As it is written, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." Psalm 34 verse 18. Every fragment of your pain will be transformed, every tear sown will be turned into hope, and every silent effort will be acknowledged. I will not allow challenges to define you. Instead, they will serve as the foundation for the greatness I have already planned for you. Trust, my child, for I am with you in every moment, healing, strengthening, and guiding you toward the abundant life you deserve. Comment, I surrender to God's care, He is my strength. Today, I intervene directly in your life with divine authority, and nothing can hinder the work I am doing on your behalf. The burdens you have carried, those that seemed impossible to lift, now find their end. No illness, no worry, no injustice will hold dominion over your spirit, because I am present, acting with power and love. I am redesigning the path before you, opening doors that once seemed closed, and illuminating the direction you are to follow. What once held you back will now become the foundation upon which your victory is built, and obstacles that seemed insurmountable will become steps leading you to heights you never imagined. Trust, my child, for my hand acts with firmness, and my vision never errs. Every difficulty you faced, every tear shed, every moment of doubt was not in vain. Everything has a purpose in my infinite wisdom. Nothing unjust or contrary to my will shall remain. I am with you, guiding your steps, strengthening your spirit, and opening paths of victory, abundance, and peace. Surrender to me, and you will feel my presence transforming your life in a glorious way. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-seated beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a profound impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to explore this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Family bonds, those most precious to you, will never be broken by conflicts, misunderstandings, or adverse circumstances. I am the guardian of every connection I have created, and no turmoil, harsh word, or human mistake will ever be greater than the love I have established in your heart and in the lives of those around you. Today, I bring healing for old wounds, discernment for difficult choices, courage to face challenges, and clarity to recognize the right path. The desires of your heart, the prayers you have lifted for safety, protection, liberation, and renewal, are all under my attentive and compassionate gaze. No effort will be in vain, no cry will go unanswered. Even when situations seem to worsen, even when the world looks and judges everything as lost, I am present, shaping every circumstance to reveal my glory and perfect justice. Remember my words, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, Psalm 23 verse 1. Trust in my guidance, surrender your fears and anxieties to me, for every detail of your life is in my hands. I see your silent sacrifices, your hidden efforts, and your persevering faith. Nothing you have done or do goes unnoticed in my eyes. I will strengthen you, restore you, and lead your steps to the victory I have already prepared for you. My beloved child, connect with me now and listen carefully, for these words are not merely sounds or letters. They are the breath of my spirit over your life, a message that transcends time and space to touch your heart. Many times, those who crossed your path seemed like companions, yet not all had pure intentions. Some brought sweet words, seductive advice, but spiritually harmful, designed to distance you from your true essence. I, who know every thought, every hidden pain, and every desire of your heart, grant you divine discernment today. You will see clearly who is with you according to my will and who acts only for selfish interests, who walks in the light and who remains in the shadows. As it is written, test everything, hold fast what is good. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 21. Those who truly walk with me and with you will be recognized, and their steps will harmonize with yours. This revelation is a gift from heaven, a sacred tool to protect your heart and strengthen your spirit. Do not fear stepping away from what does not serve the purpose I have laid out for you. Learn to hear my voice above all others, for it is the compass that will guide your steps safely. In every decision, in every relationship, in every choice, remember that your life is not by chance. Everything has been prepared for an eternal purpose, and I am beside you, watching over you with infinite love. Declare now, I follow God's path, He lights my journey. Child, understand that the process of removing everything that blocks or drains you will be challenging, yet deeply necessary. Do not fear the solitude that may arise as you release from your life that which does not align with my will. I will remove each situation, each bond, each influence that does not reflect my truth. Everything that keeps you tied to old patterns, that prevents you from growing, will be dissolved under my authority. In return, I will place at your side people and circumstances that are sacred, capable of guiding you to the center of my purpose, flourishing in harmony with my will. The false will be undone, the true will flourish. Today is the time of visible restoration, of liberation, of acknowledgement of the value you have always carried but the world ignored. Everything you were forced to carry alone, everything overlooked or underestimated, I return in fullness, beauty, and abundance. Learn, my child, to discern what is temporary and what is eternal, for life is a river that carries away all that does not belong to its essence. By trusting me, your paths will be clear, your steps firm, and your soul will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding. Declare, I receive God's restoration, He honors my dedication. My child, those who doubted you, who questioned your persistence, who ignored your silent effort, will witness the power of my intervention. Not by human merit, but by my eternal promise, all that was denied to you will be restored. What was taken, stolen, or withheld by injustice will be returned abundantly, for I am faithful to fulfill every word I have spoken about you. Your faithfulness, your limitless love, your silent dedication will no longer remain hidden. A new season of recognition, honor, and justice is approaching. What I have prepared for you cannot be frustrated by circumstances or the opinions of others. No negative comment, no injustice, no delay can prevent the manifestation of my glory in your life. Every tear shed, every moment of doubt, every instant of sacrifice will be rewarded with joy, abundance, and peace. The world may question, but I see everything. The world may ignore, but I honor every effort you have made. Learn to wait patiently, knowing that my justice is perfect and my timing is sovereign. Trust in my word and remain steadfast, for I am always at work, even when your eyes do not perceive it. Declare, I trust in God's promise, He fulfills what He declares. Even in the face of discouraging news, criticisms that weigh on your spirit, or unjust evaluations, remember, my child, that I remain steadfast. My presence does not diminish over time, nor does it leave in the face of difficulties. I do not abandon, reject, or remove my hand from your shoulder. Every challenge that arises is only a stage for my glory to manifest. Every apparent setback is, in truth, preparation for your ascent. What seems like silence is, in fact, a period of growth. What seems empty is space for new blessings to flourish. Learn to recognize my signs, even in moments of uncertainty, and you will find guidance, comfort, and direction. Keep your faith strong, for I am your shield, your strength, and your protection. Every step you take in trust will be supported by my powerful hand, every decision guided by my eternal love. Do not be discouraged by human perception. My vision is perfect, and my wisdom infinite. Receive my peace, child, and let it dwell in your heart, guiding you toward the fulfillment of what I have prepared for you from eternity. Declare, I remain steadfast in faith, God is my shield. My beloved child, it is time to recognize your true identity and embrace the greatness that resides within you. The world may not understand, people may not see, but I witness every detail, every battle, every silent victory that shapes your story. You are unique, precious, indispensable for my eternal plan. Every step you have taken has been orchestrated to open paths of hope, to manifest my love in its purest and truest form. The renewal that comes is not temporary. It is a permanent new beginning, a living testimony of my care and faithfulness. You are my masterpiece, my treasure, my joy. As you walk through this new season, remember that nothing can separate you from my love. Every decision, every tear, every triumph is accompanied, assisted, and blessed by me. The impossible will become possible, darkness will give way to light, pain will be transformed into strength. Live with confidence, courage, and gratitude, knowing that your life is a reflection of my infinite love. Receive every blessing with an open heart and a calm mind, for I am the eternal guardian of your journey. Declare, I live in God's presence. He is my strength and my refuge. My beloved child, in every moment when the world seemed too heavy for your shoulders, I was by your side, holding you with my invisible yet firm hand. Everything you faced, the unexpected challenges, the moments of doubt, the nights when despair seemed to dominate your spirit, did not escape my eyes. Every silent tear, every whispered prayer, every sigh of desperation found resonance in my heart. Understand, my child, that the obstacles that appeared in your path were not punishments or signs of your inadequacy, but opportunities for your faith to grow stronger, for your patience to become unbreakable, and for you to learn to trust completely in my guidance. I saw how you tried alone, how you sought human solutions, and how many times you felt that nothing was moving forward. Today, however, I declare that the time of waiting is ending, and every barrier that once seemed solid will become a step leading you to a place of victory, joy, and full fulfillment. Feel within yourself the change that begins to manifest, a deep relief, a renewed hope, a light that dispels the darkness that once surrounded you. You are no longer alone, my child, for I walk with you every step of the way, guiding, protecting, and strengthening you so that you may flourish to your fullest potential. The peace now beginning to fill your heart does not arise by chance, but reflects my constant presence in your life. The days when fear and uncertainty seem to rule your mind are now softened by my divine intervention. Understand, my child, that all the conflicts, all the tensions that seemed insurmountable, were only tests to reveal your inner strength and to steer you away from paths that were not meant for you. I grant you discernment to see clearly, to identify what is truly valuable, and to distinguish what is fleeting or illusory. Every choice that was once delayed by fear or insecurity will now be made with confidence and courage. You are entering a period of emotional and spiritual freedom, a time when your decisions will be guided by my wisdom and not by external pressures or shadows of the past. Feel your mind clearing, your soul rising, and your confidence being restored. What once seemed impossible to reach now becomes an open road before your feet, and every step is sustained by my infinite strength and love. My child, everything that was stagnant in your life is now beginning to move according to my perfect plan. Doors that once seemed closed will open, and situations that appeared blocked will now align in your favor. This is not the result of your isolated efforts, but of my direct intervention that allows your progress to manifest. You are being called to occupy a place of prominence, not by human merit, but through your silent fidelity, your patience, and your pure heart. Every act of kindness you offered, every moment of patience, every gesture of love, even when unnoticed, now returns to you multiplied. Your path will be illuminated by my presence, and every limitation will transform into opportunities for growth, learning, and spiritual expansion. Remain attentive, my child, for every detail is being carefully guided, every step protected, and every victory is planned to manifest at the right time. Understand that you are not merely following a path, but building a journey of light, a legacy of faith and perseverance that will inspire those around you and reflect my eternal love. A special protection surrounds you at this moment, my child. This divine shield is not only a safeguard against adversity but also a source of stability, comfort, and courage. It simplifies what once seemed complex, severs the ties that hindered your progress, and illuminates your path so that you do not get lost in doubt or fear. It is not loud cries or repeated words that brought this protection, but the silent constancy of your faith, devotion, and patience. Every act of perseverance, every private sacrifice, every moment of silent surrender before difficulties has been recorded in my heart. Today, my child, my blessing manifests fully in your life, bringing restoration, honor, and spiritual recognition. The favor I grant you is complete, transformative, and irrevocable, and no force, human or spiritual, can divert it from your destiny. Feel the security flowing in your spirit, the confidence growing with every moment, and the certainty that your path is being carefully prepared to manifest in all its fullness. Look at the care, love, and dedication you have always offered to others. Even when tired, you rose to protect, guide, and provide comfort to those you loved. Every silent act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every gesture of generosity did not escape my notice. Today, I return to you in abundance all that you have offered, because your pure heart and faithful spirit deserve recognition and plenty. A new vitality fills you now, not from human strength, but from my presence and direct action in your life. You will receive insights, opportunities, and solutions that will reorganize your path and that of those you love. What once seemed lost, distant, or difficult to attain will be restored at the perfect moment, completely and permanently. Trust, my child, for every detail of your future is under my watchful eye and divine guidance. My beloved child, I want you to hear me clearly, without distraction, without the noise of the world clouding the message I have prepared for you. The path you have walked has been long, filled with moments where your heart felt heavy, where burdens seemed too great to bear, and where your spirit felt weary under the weight of expectations, both from yourself and others. I have been present through all of it, unseen but never absent, guiding you with a hand that is tender yet firm. Today, I declare to you that every prayer you whispered in silence, every tear you shed when no one was watching, and every sigh of longing for peace has been received and is being answered. There is a moment, my child, a divine intersection where timing aligns perfectly with purpose, and that moment is now. Do not mistake what is coming as something small or trivial. It is far beyond anything you have imagined, far beyond anything you have asked for. I have watched over your life with unwavering devotion, and I am now setting in motion a series of events that will bring restoration, renewal, and affirmation in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend. The prayers you offered for your household, for your family, for those you love, have not gone unheard. I am responding fully, not partially, not with hesitation, but with completeness. I will leave nothing untouched. The relationships that have been strained, tested, or broken by misunderstanding, by words spoken in haste, or by the influence of forces outside your awareness will be mended, and the process will be evident to you, though subtle in its unfolding. You will notice gentle shifts, small changes in attitude, signs that are both quiet and undeniable, signaling the beginning of a new era. Accept these signs as confirmation of my favor, for they are proof that I am actively at work, that nothing is outside my reach, and that your home, your spirit, and your environment are being renewed. Even in moments when your needs seemed greater than the resources available to you, you held fast. You trusted, even when logic suggested otherwise. This kind of faith, child, is what I reward, for it is grounded not in transient feelings but in the certainty of my presence, in the conviction that comes from a heart aligned with mine. Today marks the beginning of a season in which what was once withheld, for reasons beyond your understanding, will now flow freely, abundantly, and without obstruction. The grace that is about to be extended to you will astonish even those who had given up hope, those who no longer anticipated your progress or recognized your worth. The burdens you have carried for so long, the weights that seemed inseparable from your daily life, are being lifted. I did not create you to live under constant strain, to bear responsibilities that were never truly yours, or to allow the unseen pressures of the world to define the limits of your joy and freedom. Today, I declare your liberation. The emotional ties, the invisible chains, the unspoken agreements that kept you tethered to exhaustion, worry, or anxiety are being cut away by my hand. You will breathe more easily. You will sleep with a depth of peace that has eluded you for far too long. Your spirit, which has endured so much silently, will feel a lightness that you may have thought impossible. This freedom is not symbolic, it is real. You will experience it in every facet of your being, in your mind, your emotions, your body, and the energy that flows through your life. I am addressing even the subtle areas of your existence where the past has left its mark, where memories have pierced your heart with sudden pangs, where moments of pain have echoed silently in your thoughts. I am restoring you quietly yet powerfully, reconfiguring the very essence of who you are from the inside out. You will find that your responses, your actions, and even your thoughts begin to carry a new clarity and ease. The calmness that settles over you will be unmistakable, a direct result of my presence within you, shaping, guiding, and establishing a foundation that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. Others may not understand what is occurring in your life, and some may question or doubt, but you, my child, will recognize the unmistakable imprint of my hand upon you. Remain close to me, for the bond we share is vital, now more than ever. Because of your attentiveness, because you have turned your ear to hear my voice, I am inviting you into a deeper intimacy with me. There are truths yet to be revealed, layers of peace yet to be settled, and blessings yet to manifest in your life. Some around you have not truly grasped the journey I have guided you through. They have spoken harshly, judged prematurely, and assigned blame where it was never due. They have distorted events and created narratives that do not reflect the reality of your heart or the authenticity of your path. But I stand with you, not silently, not subtly, but with undeniable evidence of my support. I am establishing your place, uplifting you in spaces where attempts were made to diminish you. This is not for show or to satisfy human curiosity. It is for the restoration of balance, for the affirmation of what is just and true. The transformation unfolding within you will not only renew your spirit but will also serve as a witness to those who questioned your intentions or underestimated your resilience. The vindication you experience is not for ego or pride. It is a testimony of my unwavering support for those who remain steadfast, those who trust when all seems uncertain, those who persevere even when the journey is difficult and the world offers no reassurance. The recognition I am bringing into your life extends far beyond the material or the superficial. I am addressing the very core of your being, the parts that have been overlooked, the spaces where invisible wounds have lingered unhealed. You will feel a sense of completeness emerging, a quiet yet undeniable confirmation that my presence is active, that the work being done is precise, meticulous, and intentional. Even if human wisdom cannot identify the changes taking place, even if the results are not immediately visible, the transformation is real, and it is profound. I am working at the cellular level, within the structures of your body, your mind, and your spirit, restoring what has been damaged, replenishing what has been depleted, and reinforcing what has been weakened. The peace and balance that you are beginning to notice are only the initial signs of a comprehensive renewal that encompasses every aspect of your life. Every decision, every action, and every step you take from this point forward will be strengthened and supported by my hand. You are being prepared for a new level of purpose, a deeper measure of clarity, and a heightened awareness of the destiny that has been set before you. As this renewal continues, you will experience an unprecedented alignment between your inner convictions and the outer realities of your life. The circumstances that once appeared as obstacles will now serve as platforms for growth, opportunities for demonstration, and openings for expansion. Those who have tried to define your path, to limit your influence, or to question your intentions will be met with undeniable evidence of my guidance in your life. Every injustice, every dismissal, every act of misunderstanding that has sought to suppress your progress will be corrected. I am establishing fairness, balance, and rightful acknowledgement in ways that honor your perseverance and your unwavering faith. The favor being released into your life is comprehensive. It is not a fragment or a partial expression. It is full, complete, and overflowing. As you walk through this season, you will notice that the blessings are not only abundant but also precisely tailored to your needs, desires, and the purpose I have placed within you. This is a season of restoration that touches everything: relationships, opportunities, health, peace, and joy. I am also addressing the unseen areas of your life, the corners where past pain has left its mark. Memories that once caused sudden grief or fear are being softened and restructured by my presence. Your mind, once a battlefield of conflicting thoughts and anxieties, is being filled with clarity, calmness, and focus. The responses that come naturally to you will now carry a gentleness and confidence that were previously absent. Your interactions, your decisions, and your overall demeanor will reflect the deep transformation taking place within. This is not the result of human effort, my beloved. It is the work of my Spirit moving in ways that transcend logic, circumstance, and visible effort. You will notice a difference in how you approach life, how you relate to others, and how you perceive yourself. There is a profound liberty being established within you, a freedom that has been long awaited and deeply deserved. As this process unfolds, remember that the journey is not measured by immediate outcomes alone. What is taking place in your life is deep, thorough, and lasting. I am not merely applying a temporary fix or creating a superficial change. I am realigning your entire being, harmonizing your spirit, mind, and body with the divine purpose that has always existed for you. Every step you take, every choice you make, and every moment you embrace is now supported by my insight, my authority, and my unwavering commitment to your well-being. The results may appear gradual, but each subtle shift is significant and carries profound implications for your life. The unseen work within you is as vital as the visible, and it is already establishing a foundation that cannot be undone. My beloved child, in every moment when the weight of the world pressed upon your shoulders, know that I was by your side. Every struggle you endured, every moment of exhaustion, every silent tear and whispered prayer was not unnoticed. I observed your perseverance even when circumstances seemed insurmountable. The unrest you carried, the weariness that settled in your spirit, I am now transforming. Relief will flow into the spaces where unease once resided, energy will replenish what fatigue had consumed, and your inner self will awaken to a renewed vitality. This revitalization is not coincidental, it is a direct expression of my care and influence, a reflection of the divine intention woven into your life long before this moment. In the coming days, you will recognize these subtle signs, and they will affirm that it was never chance, but my deliberate hand at work. The care you extended to others, even in the midst of your own scarcity, did not go unnoticed. I watched as you gave of yourself, expecting nothing in return, offering your presence, your assistance, your compassion. Because of this, I am now entrusting you with more, not only for your comfort but so that your life may touch others in ways previously unimaginable. Opportunities, meaningful relationships, deeper understanding, and material provision are arriving for you, not as mere happenstance, but as the fruit of your steadfastness. The alignment of your spirit with my will has set these blessings into motion. Even before they appear visibly, know that their presence is certain. Your world is preparing to open new doors, and what I place before you will have the capacity to expand far beyond your imagination. You have maintained composure through silent struggles, holding back tears and heavy words, smiling to soothe the hearts of others while your own spirit quietly labored under strain. This endurance is being honored now, my precious one. The inner stillness you cultivated, once a necessary shield, is now yielding to the gentle showers of restoration I am sending. You will feel it in your body, your mind, and your soul, a newfound ease that replaces constant tension and a deep, sustaining peace where exhaustion once prevailed. What is unfolding is a restoration of your essence, not fleeting relief. The quiet diligence you maintained has prepared you to receive an enduring renewal, one that nothing and no one can disrupt. The moment you have awaited with patience and faith has arrived, and it is as perfect as it has been divinely planned. The proof of my promises is emerging, even if it seemed long delayed. Those who underestimated the quiet strength you displayed will witness that reliance upon me is never misplaced. The time that appeared empty was, in truth, a season of preparation, crafting a foundation too firm for ordinary understanding. Now is the moment to collect the fruits of your patience and devotion. What you once believed missing is now coming into tangible existence. The opportunities and resources that seemed beyond reach are manifesting. This is the arrival of something greater than mere satisfaction. It is a complete alignment of your path with the purpose I have always intended. You will recognize this, not only as blessing but as confirmation of the care and intention behind every season you have endured. The transformation taking place is profound, carrying my essence and signature in every detail. What appeared impossible is now within your grasp, unfolding naturally and unmistakably. You were steadfast even when the world seemed to crumble, maintaining routines, holding together fragments, and caring for others at the cost of your own comfort. Every silent effort you made, every moment you resisted yielding, is being honored. You will no longer carry burdens alone. I am stepping in to uphold you, to bring balance, peace, and direction to your journey. This change is not temporary. It is the introduction of a new way of living, one guided by spirit rather than human striving, one rooted in the divine plan that orchestrates all things for your good. The shift will come subtly, yet unmistakably, catching you in moments you least anticipate. It will feel authentic, deep, and true, for all that originates from me carries the quality of renewal and endurance. While you may have felt overlooked, know that every circumstance, every delay, and every test was under my supervision, orchestrated to prepare you fully for this moment. The fullness of what is coming cannot be replicated or diminished. Nothing will be incomplete or uncertain. Every blessing will carry clarity, purpose, and divine timing. The answers you have sought and the relief you have longed for are arriving as undeniable manifestations of my care. You will recognize them instantly as originating from me, and they will impact your life in ways that ripple far beyond your immediate perception. Prepare your heart, my beloved child, for the transformation is comprehensive. I am reshaping the circumstances surrounding you, turning challenges into opportunities, uncertainty into clarity, and strain into serenity. Even the opposition, the voices of doubt or judgment, will be silenced, for my intention surpasses any human perspective. A profound sense of well-being is being released within you, one that surpasses ordinary understanding. The quiet adjustments taking place within your spirit are aligning everything that was previously out of balance. You need not grasp every detail or anticipate every move. Simply trust in my guidance, for what I am accomplishing in your life is perfect, complete, and lasting. It is the manifestation of divine promise, and your heart will know its truth as it blossoms fully before you. My beloved child, as you have walked through days weighed down by uncertainty and nights shadowed by unease, know that I have never left your side. Every moment of struggle, every silent tear you shed, every prayer whispered in the quiet of your heart, I have heard them all. You have faced challenges that seemed insurmountable, yet I have guided you unseen, sustaining your spirit with an invisible hand of strength. The burdens that appeared to weigh upon your shoulders were never meant to crush you. They were designed to prepare you for the revelation of your true potential. What human effort could not mend, I am restoring with divine precision. Your mind, your body, and your spirit are aligned with a source far greater than you have ever known. The inner restoration that has begun will ripple through every corner of your life. You will notice it in the calm that follows storms, in the strength that rises when you feel weary, and in the clarity that illuminates choices that once seemed uncertain. Accept this truth, my precious one, the renewal of your being is underway. It is not a fleeting change, but a transformation that will manifest in your relationships, your work, and your innermost sense of self. The quiet longings you have held close to your heart, the hopes you whispered in solitude, and the dreams you hesitated to voice, all are being acknowledged and honored by my presence. Nothing you have endured has been wasted, for each challenge has prepared the soil from which your blessings will grow. The love and patience you have extended to others, often at your own expense, are not overlooked. Today, you stand at the center of my attention, and the work I have begun is entirely devoted to your good, your growth, and your enduring joy. Beloved, the times when you felt unseen, when your efforts were unnoticed, are coming to an end. You have carried the weight of others' expectations, provided comfort and support, and offered steady presence even when your own heart ached. But now, I am lifting the burden from your shoulders and placing it into my hands. You are no longer last in line, you are the focus of my care. What was postponed or deferred for another time now becomes immediate, and I have reserved blessings uniquely for you. The quiet prayers you thought went unheard are being answered. Your unspoken fears, your private sorrows, the moments of doubt and insecurity, all are recognized and met with divine restoration. You will find courage you thought lost, self-worth that was questioned, and resolve that was shaken. The stability you seek in your inner world and your daily life is being established by my hand. As you embrace this renewal, you will notice that obstacles that once seemed insurmountable begin to dissolve. Pathways that appeared blocked will open, revealing opportunities that were always meant for you. Trust in this process, my beloved, for it is guided by wisdom that surpasses human understanding. Each step forward will be firm, and every choice will be supported by clarity that only comes from a higher perspective. I know of the financial worries that have kept you awake, the unsettled obligations that have caused anxiety, and the projects that were delayed or postponed. Yet, through all of this, you have remained steadfast in what is right, never compromising your values or surrendering your integrity. I see your commitment and honor the resilience you have shown. Now, I am opening a way for abundance, not merely to meet immediate needs, but to bring lasting stability and purpose to your life. This provision will allow you to live with dignity, to care for yourself and others, and to experience the fulfillment that comes from walking in alignment with my guidance. You will gain insight to navigate each situation and discernment to recognize what is truly from me. For the gifts that I provide will bring peace, endurance, and prosperity. Your faith, which has been quietly nurtured through trials, is awakening into a vibrant, living certainty. The moment you have awaited is at hand, and it will surpass all expectations. My timing, perfect and unwavering, governs this movement, and you will witness the precise unfolding of each intended blessing. Be ready, my child, for the transformation is not partial or temporary, it is a complete renewal that will affect every area of your life. Soon, my beloved, you will experience a profound shift within your heart and mind. The hesitations and doubts that once restrained your actions will give way to clarity and courage. Faith that was once quiet and untested will rise in strength and awareness, becoming a conscious conviction that guides every decision. What seemed confusing or hidden will now be illuminated. You will move forward without hesitation, and each step will be revealed to you with unmistakable clarity. The subtle guidance that once seemed like a whisper will become a clear voice, leading you through complexities with ease and confidence. The burdens you carried on behalf of others will no longer be yours to bear alone. I am now your solid foundation, your unwavering support. You will encounter relationships that restore and uplift, and those that no longer serve your highest good will naturally depart. Trust that each person entering or leaving your life is orchestrated by my wisdom, ensuring your growth, protection, and spiritual alignment. The space created by these changes is intentional, designed to invite in blessings and connections that reflect my divine purpose. Beloved, your understanding of past delays, difficulties, and obstacles is now expanding. Little by little, the meaning behind each experience will become apparent. You will recognize that no moment was wasted, no circumstance meaningless. Every trial, every closed door, every ending has prepared you for what is now arriving. The insights I provide will allow you to move forward with confidence, free from the weight of uncertainty. You will perceive situations with precision, understanding the reasons behind events that once seemed perplexing. Your inner sight is opening, and you will notice details and truths previously unseen. This clarity will foster steadiness, resilience, and assurance as you continue along your path. You are being equipped to handle life with wisdom and foresight, moving through each stage with calm determination. And when you least expect it, you will witness the profound clarity where confusion once resided. Advancement and progress are now your companions. Each step you take will be guided by my steady hand, and you will recognize the divine orchestration behind every opportunity, every challenge, and every relationship. You have labored diligently to manage details with care, understanding, and good intention, yet even your most meticulous efforts could not encompass the fullness of what is being done for you. Now, the hidden work of my love and provision is revealed. You are moving into a season where certainty, stability, and divine blessing intersect in your life. Know that this is not the result of chance, but of intentional, loving guidance. Trust in the journey, embrace the process, and walk forward boldly, for the path is prepared, the obstacles removed, and the way illuminated. You are loved, cherished, and restored. All that you have endured has led to this moment of profound transformation, and it is only the beginning of the abundant life prepared uniquely for you. Receive these truths deeply within your heart. Allow them to permeate your thoughts, your actions, and your very being. The restoration I bring is total, encompassing your mind, body, spirit, and the circumstances of your daily life. Your faith, now awakened and fortified, will serve as a compass, guiding you through every twist and turn with wisdom and discernment. You will witness the fulfillment of long-awaited promises, the arrival of blessings once dreamed of, and the steady establishment of your rightful place in the life I have designed for you. Stand firm in this knowing, for you are seen, honored, and valued beyond measure. The weight you once carried alone is now shared, the paths that seemed blocked are opening, and the unseen work of love and providence is revealed. Move forward, my beloved, with courage, clarity, and unwavering trust. The transformation unfolding in your life is not temporary, it is eternal, and it reflects the depth of my care, the precision of my wisdom, and the boundless power of my love. Your life is being restored, renewed, and elevated in ways you have yet to imagine, and this is only the beginning of what is to come. My beloved child, hear me with the fullness of your being, for every moment of struggle you have faced has not escaped my notice. The burdens you have carried, the nights spent wrestling with doubt, and the silent tears you have shed in moments when no one was watching, all have been intimately known by me. I have observed your courage when the world expected you to falter, your quiet endurance when circumstances seemed unbearable, and your steadfast commitment to carry what others could not bear. Understand, my precious one, that your efforts were never unnoticed, and your hidden struggles were never in vain. I am now stepping fully into the spaces you believed were unchangeable, the corners of your life where you felt most vulnerable, and the places where anxiety has tried to claim dominion. For all that human effort could not mend, I am taking charge. My power, unlike any earthly support, moves silently, yet decisively, to restore the balance and peace you have longed for. You are not required to rush, my child. There is no need for anxious haste, for the timing of my intervention is perfect. In your surrender to me, even if quiet and unseen, you are showing the strongest form of trust, and that trust is what activates the transformative work unfolding in your life this very instant. I am bringing order to your inner world, to your thoughts and emotions, and to the very environment in which you live. What has seemed chaotic or unmanageable is now being restructured according to my perfect plan. Your past weariness, the sorrow hidden beneath a veneer of competence, and the apprehension you have tried to mask are all being acknowledged and lifted. You do not have to pretend that everything is well when your heart is burdened. There is no weakness in recognizing that you need divine assistance. There is wisdom in understanding the limits of human effort. I am taking what you have carried and transforming it, replacing fatigue with strength, confusion with clarity, and hesitation with courage. Even when you do not perceive my hand at work, it is moving continuously, carefully, and with precision. Trust this process, my child, for it is designed not only to address your external circumstances but to realign your spirit so that you may navigate life with renewed assurance. Each breath you take now can be a conscious invitation for me to fill your being with serenity and confidence, as I reshape your very foundation. There are times, my beloved, when the weight of caring for others has drawn you away from your own well-being. You have poured out your heart, offered your love and support, and given so generously that your own needs were often overshadowed. Yet even then, I was present, observing every act of devotion and guarding your heart. I am now restoring the light of your true essence, reviving the part of you that the demands of life had dulled. This restoration is not superficial, it is a profound rekindling of your inner strength, your joy, and your sense of purpose. As your spirit awakens to my presence, you will begin to perceive your own value in ways you had forgotten. Others may see the visible effects of this change, yet the most important transformation is happening within. The peace and stability I am placing in your life are not dependent on recognition or accolades. They flow from my commitment to fulfill what I have spoken over you. You are my cherished one, and nothing in your past diminishes your rightful place in the plans I am orchestrating. The cycles of struggle that have seemed to define your existence are coming to an end. The burdens that once felt permanent, the patterns that seemed impossible to break, and the hardships that you accepted as your unchangeable fate are now being replaced with new realities. This is not a fleeting sense of relief but a lasting shift, rooted in my active work in your life. As I replace the old with the new, you will notice changes in your thoughts, your emotions, and even the plans you make for your future. Anxiety will no longer be the measure by which you gauge your actions. Calmness, clarity, and confidence will guide your choices. I am reconstructing your very being, reinforcing what was fragile, healing what was broken, and providing strength where weakness once seemed permanent. Each step you take from this moment is supported by my presence, and the weight you once carried alone will now be shared by me, your divine sustainer. There is no part of your life too small or too hidden for my care. Everything is encompassed by my attentive watchfulness. A new vision for your future is rising within you, a vision untethered by fear or past disappointments. I am restoring hope, the certainty that good things await, and the confidence to anticipate a life filled with stability and joy. This inner transformation is not abstract. You will feel it as a profound serenity that surpasses comprehension, an awareness of my direct involvement that reassures even when circumstances seem contrary. The support I provide is unwavering, my child, and it is designed to allow you to experience life fully, free from the constant strain of trying to maintain control over every detail. As you step into this new chapter, you will act with assurance, knowing that I am central to every part of your journey. Where I am central, there is no room for decline, only for growth, renewal, and the fulfillment of promises that have been long in preparation. Embrace this moment, my precious one, and recognize that the changes occurring are not coincidental but deliberate and purposeful, designed to align your life with the abundance and peace I have intended. As my work becomes evident, you will see that your previous struggles were never meaningless. Every act of trust, every silent prayer, every difficult choice has prepared you for the blessings now unfolding. You will witness progress that is both tangible and profound, demonstrating the faithfulness of my nature and the integrity of my promises. This is not to elevate your status in the eyes of the world, my child, but to honor what has always been true. You are deeply valued, seen, and cherished. The transformations taking place in your life are comprehensive, touching every aspect of your being. What once seemed impossible is now being made certain. The fruits of patience, persistence, and quiet trust, cultivated even when you felt unnoticed, are ready to be revealed. Allow yourself to receive this with gratitude, humility, and the awareness that I am orchestrating every detail with precision. This season is not a fleeting reprieve but a new foundation upon which you will continue to build, supported by my unchanging presence. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.